Many of you know that I am just about to start another business systemization course. It's called Systemscaping. And because in the course, I help you build the systemic foundation of your very own process-dependent business. Together, we're going to walk through the building blocks to get this done. And there have been a series of emails that have been going out for the past couple of weeks. The first one was on how to write a process. The second was on how to consolidate and organize your processes so that you're not left with this mess of having processes all over the place in all different kinds of formats, what we refer to as SOP chaos. And then the most recent one was how to get exactly the right processes in front of exactly the right employees so that you can actually make sure your processes are being used and so that they're being kept current. If you haven't seen any of these emails and you're interested in how to create a systematized, process-dependent business, really a business that can provide all the freedom, the profit, the control that you dreamt of having when you first started imagining being a business owner, there's a link below in this email to get more information on that. But the reason I'm reaching out today is because this coming Thursday, it's September 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time, I'm hosting a webinar with Richard Shaw. A lot of the business owners we speak with know they need to get out from under all the hats they're wearing in the business. They know they're supposed to be focusing on the business, but they don't know how to make that happen. They're afraid to pony up the money because their experience of hiring has mostly been unsuccessful. There are lots of different reasons, or maybe they just don't feel ready and they don't know how to find the time to get ready. Well, Richard Shaw, who will be my guest on Thursday, is the founder of a company called CEO Unleashed. He helps entrepreneurs who feel like they're stuck at the center of their business. Maybe they're wearing too many hats. Maybe too many things depend on them. He helps these business owners build a self-managing leadership team. And sometimes that's just one person as you're getting started. So you, the entrepreneur, can delegate to someone else, a capable leader, the tasks that are consuming you and then be able to create the space to do the higher value activities that you should be doing. Richard's team actually helps define the role. They help you find what he calls your next lead hire, the person who you'll be able to delegate all these extra tasks that you don't want to be doing, the tasks that you shouldn't be doing. And then his team will help you hire, onboard, and train that new hire so you can start working on the business and focus on what you need to focus on, like growth, for example. So here's a quick clip from a call I had with Richard last week when we were preparing for this week's webinar. I've been talking to Richard over the past few months and just thought like it would be great timing to have a webinar this week.
We help visionary entrepreneurs who are crazy people like you and I, Mike, who start entrepreneurial companies and who feel like they're stuck playing chief everything officer and are stuck at the center of their business, to remove themselves from the center by building a self-managing leadership team to run the day-to-day so they can focus on growth. And oftentimes the first step is getting clear around who the next key hire is. And then our recruiting team comes in and helps hire that key leadership team member and then onboard, train, and delegate to that person to free up the CEO's time so that they can focus on growth. And then from there, we really oftentimes work with the visionary entrepreneur on focusing on growth and scaling the business and the strategies needed for that, while simultaneously working to train their leadership team on how to run the operations day to day so everything's smooth and self-managing.
So it's going to be pretty amazing. One of the things that happens so often with small business owners as they grow, and you've heard me talk about this over and over, time and time again, the business becomes dependent upon them or you, possibly. And then it's very difficult to focus on the important things because you're constantly being interrupted. You're putting out fires. You're chasing your tail all day long, never feeling like you're getting done the things that you need to get done. If you're wearing all the hats, it's hard to focus on what you really need to focus on. You know, Michael Gerber, remember, he talks about working on the business instead of working in the business. As an owner, even as a senior manager, that's what you need to be doing. You need to get ahead of the curve so you're prepared, so you're effective, so you can feel productive, so you are productive. So Richard will be doing a presentation on how to do this. He'll be illustrating a series of tools and activities that will help you get out from under all of those hats and start focusing on what needs to be done to get you to the next level. It's going to be a super valuable presentation, and we're going to be offering the tools and templates that Richard's company has been using at the end of the presentation. So be sure to click the link below and register for the event. It's this coming Thursday, September 23rd at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We will be recording the event for those of you in challenging time zones like New Zealand and Australia. And in the form you'll use to register, I'm asking you to enter your mobile number. That's just so in case you're driving, you're too busy. So it's just so that I can text you the Zoom meeting link just prior to the event. I mean, if you're too busy to be at a computer and you need to listen to the presentation while you're driving somewhere. So anyway, I look forward to seeing you there. Till then, this is Michael Mills. Talk soon.